Thank you. Homeowners are calling them dangerous, ugly, and a solution is long overdue. We're talking about decaying power poles. So Contact 5 investigator Katie LaGrone got involved and is getting results.
In western Lake Worth,
It's all throughout all these streets back here.
Palm Beach Ranchette's homeowner Jim Crosby has a few lengthy concerns.
About safety, I'm concerned about these poles coming down.
Dozens of rotted, splintered, even cracked power poles are wired up and still standing.
But you see how dry rotted this pole is.
While right next to them, newer poles have yet to be touched.
This was a replacement pole for that. That was to be taken away. Pulled out of the ground and taken away, and they haven't done it.
And how long has this been sitting here like this?
At least 2 to 3 years.
Turns out AT&T installed these new poles back in 2009. A spokesperson tells us they can't remove these old poles until the new poles are all hooked up. And that hasn't happened because the phone company says they've been waiting for the power company to transfer its lines first. FP&L, why haven't you transferred over your lines yet?
We have moved about a third of the 165 poles, and we will expect to continue the work and have them all finished by the end of March.
So what, it takes 3 years to transfer over lines?
That's a good question. We received word in 2011 about the new poles.
But again, AT&T tells me that the new poles were installed in 2009.
You know, if that's what they say, that's, you know, I'm not sure about that. I only know that we got the kind of information on the approval for the new poles last year.
We asked AT&T for an interview. They refused, but in an email, a spokesperson wrote in part, transferring facilities to a pole is a complicated process. It involves coordination among 3 companies. We acknowledge there's room for improvement with coordination among the companies.
Not too safe.
For Jim Crosby, he just wants these old poles gone. A retired firefighter, he sees the potential for danger each time he walks the neighborhood and looks up.
I've seen many power lines down and the damage that they can cause and the deaths that they can cause, and I'm concerned.
These homeowners will be dealing with double poles for the next several months. FP&L won't be finished transferring its lines until March. Then phone and cable will follow suit. In Lake Worth, Katie LaGrone, WPTV News Channel 5.